EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Houston Texans. Stadium in Houston. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down. These two teams, you may recall, they didn't play each other till late in the year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in Week 13, and it was the visiting Texans who came away with a victory. So they'll look to take the season series if they can win here in Houston. Here's a 2nd and 8. Stroud looking to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Oh, some strong running. And he's got this down to the 35. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis, and also move the sticks.
First down.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
Now it's Richardson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
Yeah, we're definitely in top form and pitched a shutout, as a matter of fact. That's the cherry on top of a great week of preparation. And you know what? These guys are eager to keep it going. So motivation this week, not an issue.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 15-yard line. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
They go play action with Richardson. As he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They run over center with Vincent. And effective running here. They'll take it down inside the 10. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Richardson going to change the play here.
Dragon 60.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It's up how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down.
19. Cup 19. Go street.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. And now the Colts call on their field goal unit here. And this a 39-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Miles Murphy just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. You look at this Colt defense. They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Mixon with a first down carry. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The Texans had 10 and 6 now on the year. And they've gone a full couple of months now since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row.
And we always talk about how a team has to play complementary football in order to really be a good squad. But I think in this league, if your offense isn't playing really well as this one is, you're not going to run off this kind of a streak.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Nothing after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Let the hot.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 10 more there and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
On the quick, right?
Now Stroud. Now he'll attack this and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right.
Nico Collins hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Texans have taken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
7-3. Fairbairn as a kickoff for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 19 right. Ready.
They'll try to run for it with Benson. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
It's 4th down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19. 18. 5 in.
Going for it on 4th, Richardson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
All right. 18. What's up? Hey, no more.
Stroud to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
All right.
Stroud. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. Touchdown, Houston. Jaden Higgins, 32 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Richardson looking to throw this. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And it's 21-3.
Makes the score Texans 21, Colts 3.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10. As opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Richardson. That's to his tight end, Tyler Warren. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Indianapolis.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Ready,
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
ready.
Here's Richardson to throw. That pass caught. It's Williams. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Well, that's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Cowboy 80.
Now Richardson looks to throw once more. He'll be hit and taken down at the 20-line. Daniil Hunter. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man, it's Williams. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. Going for it on 4th, here's Richardson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Well, how about that for just running out the clock? 55 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game. Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60. Trap. 79 Broncos.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. That's to Warren, his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Colts. First down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Colts first down.
18 Rattler. Mustang 19. Panther 11.
Now Richardson. He's airing it out for Williams. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jamison Williams, 51 yards. And the Colts come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And it makes the score 21-10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Here we go, let's go.
Stroud working out of the gun. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Quick throw to Collins. Past the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans are able to widen their advantage. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Texans 28, Colts 10. Naomi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
He's got it to Williams. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Let's go now. Safety Ranger. Safety Timberwolf.
Richardson looking to throw. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Come on, come on. Hey, go past the 60, past the 60. 19 Lions. Warriors 70.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
19, 18. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Slot man moves right. Back to the air with Richardson. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Just when they need a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Now they face a third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here we go, here we go.
A give up the middle with Benson. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. I guess they figured they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. So they get the conversion on fourth, and now from the 25, they operate with a first and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get it to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Ready.
Benson. And he is not going to get through here on try number one. They stop him at the goal line. Another shot from the one on second and goal. Richardson going to move him around.
Check.
One more time with Benson. And this time he is in. Trey Benson, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the fourth most in a single season. And the Colts are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Here we go.
Mixing up the middle. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins with his third touchdown of the ballgame, number 12 on the season. And the Texans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one. And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's airing it out for Williams. Touchdown Colts. Jamison Williams with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Colts are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Stroud looking to throw. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. And Stroud now to throw. This goes out wide for Mixon.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Here's Stroud. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Throw right side, taken in by Collins.
And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Now it's Richardson. Open man, here is Benson.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Now Richardson going to shift things up.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Dragon 60, 19 Lions, Buffalo 18. Check.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
70 Rangers.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Richardson. That is caught. It's Williams. And he's brought down. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Trap 60.
Now Richardson yet again.
He finds his man, complete. It's Benson.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
18, 5 here.
Richardson working from the gun.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
18 Rattler.
Williams, a man in motion right. Richardson looking to throw this. Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. And the Texans are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Intercepted. The Texans
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
That's caught again by Schultz.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame him?
Joe Mixon with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year.
And the Texans extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign.
Beardown to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Beardown now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. This one into the hands of Will Mallory. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Here's Richardson to throw. To the left side, he's got Warren, the tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
A gain of 12. And the Colts
back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Cut 19. Cut 19.
From the shotgun, Richardson. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Derek Stingley picks it. And the Texans are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Jet sweep now. Here's Collins. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. 3rd and 9 here.
On the quick, right?
Stroud. And he fires one, but incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Throwing now is Stroud. They'll let this go deep for Collins. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
38 yards.
18.
Texans first down.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get